did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got 1,000 in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cash. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Okay, ready? Spike 56. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Warriors, 17. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Push him back. Push him back. Rush in. Rush in.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
33-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
18 Rattler. Mike 51. Mike 51. All day, just like that.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown on the season, and the Eagles have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Watch the twist.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
6.
Plenty of things to talk
First
about here,
down,
partner, but to me,
Washington.
their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
4 down. Alert. Check the ball. Max Fox. Max, check it out, please. Watch twist. Twist. Out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this winds up a gain
Number
of 4 to
32
the
on the
41.
carry.
That's how we do, D.
Take
Give
him
them
down
4
at the
yards there.
41.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Looks like they're establishing a
It's
pretty
now
good
2nd
pattern
and
here
6.
because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch left. He's tired. Hey, we are.
This is Carson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that was officially a loss of 1.
That was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Mike, 53.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's a gain
Nice
of 20.
3rd down conversion and
the
even
Washington
20
first
yards.
down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the
Another
marker.
carry for the
8-yard
running back.
gain, 2nd and 2.
Davion Taylor on
8
the
yards
stop.
the gain on that last
8
run.
yards
Here's
on the
2nd and a
pickup.
couple.
Brings up
From the
2nd
shotgun
and
now,
2.
here's an inside give.
31-yard line.
And he'll go down at the 28.
The running
2nd
back
and 2 is
again, the ball
prime time
carrier.
for a little bit of a gamble,
He
isn't
was
it?
brought
Open up the
down at the
playbook, go play
28-yard
action,
line.
toss that bad boy
It's a gain
deep.
of 3.
But in this situation,
First down,
go ahead and give it to your
Washington.
back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ready. Let's go. Pittsburgh. We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go, D. Get off the field. He's checking.
On first down, Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Chris Carson on the
10
carry.
yards there, good for a Washington
Brought down
first
at the
down.
18-yard
Quite the
line.
opening drive march
It's a
they're
gain
on
of
right
10.
now.
It looks a lot like what we
First
saw in
down,
practice prior to the game,
Washington.
doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going to be work right now for them.
Yeah, he'll work free from
Carson
one tackle,
again,
but
the
that's
ball
about
carrier.
all as he's taken down.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle.
Give him a couple on the carry
2
there,
yards
2nd
on
and
the
8.
pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Hey, watch the slant. Mike 5'9". Watch the screen. Pass. Check three. He's coming. You're up. Double up.
They run it with Carson, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a
Chris
couple
Carson,
down to the
the ball
15-yard
carrier.
line.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Switch.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Eagles 7, Washington nothing.
This drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
And it's 4th down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
54, 65, 65, 65.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38.
Eagles.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good, backside guys.
Meh.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 coming up.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. Rack 60. Check 47. Go on. Come on, D. 47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 47. Exit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
9-yard line.
Touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Washington 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
On the carry.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Back, back, back. Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
Here's Carson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
The ball
that one a first down pickup of 8.
He's working relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Check nickel, nickel,
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To Chris Carson.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
On the tackle.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the carry.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 36 seconds remaining in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check 13.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Number 32, the
now
ball
Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Line.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 52's the Mike.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
6 yards.
As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack. From the gun, Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-16. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, hurt. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Watch it.
Flushed out right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Nice.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
52, Mike, 52. They can't hang with us.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
First down,
but
Washington.
overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Hey, turn it up. Show it up. Hey, check 24.
Right back to him on first down. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37.
Brought down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
To number 89.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Washington.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Put it to Jack Farmer. Put it to Jack Farmer.
This is Carson, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Right at the
So
line
after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 29-yard
Here's
line.
Haskins to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Artie Burns. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Number 21, the
gain
ball
of
carrier.
3, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, check Mike 47, check Mike 47.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The pass.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead. They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
It's now
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. Good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Mike 52, Mike 52. Bandit. Check, crunch.
Oh, down. Carson. Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, it's Haskins. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Artie Burns. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Haskins.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know your motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th
down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception?
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Tighten up. Watch that.
They run again with Carson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
On the carry.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Down.
He's cracked. He's checked his crack. Whip. Watch the whip.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 12.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They run the counter now on first down. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And 10 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Washington.
90 is a mic. Check pass.
On first down, Carson. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Chris Carson on the
8
carry.
yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
49, check 49.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Carrier. Tackle made at the
5-yard gain,
9-yard
and now
line.
they're set up first and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Hey, we got Mike 53.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard
for the
line.
running back.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
Hatchet. Check. Fresno.
2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. From the gun, Haskins forced out to his left. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal.
53 is the mark. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 53 is the mark. 53. Check 53. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
You got tight right there. Deuce. 60 Maverick. Riggs. Mike 56.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Breaks through the contact. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. Get to Pittsburgh. Yeah. You don't want to know.
Now it's Haskins. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
McLaurin. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
No. Check that.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, this is exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Back 2 is the Mike. Mike back 2. Watch his flat.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. hope you brought your left, because I'm about to shut. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Coming.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it.
Turnover on down.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Washington 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
To the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
To the sideline.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Right there, 56. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 56. Trap 60, trap 60.
He wants it all for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Tyler Lockett. Incomplete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Here's Bradley Gagnon now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Today's final
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Eagles, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to